Good luck. Have fun. What is up, everyone? I am Lovenji Gaming, and we are here once again fighting the tilt. As we are on game number 6 now of this best of... Well, it's not a best of 7 show match, it's a 7-game show match. £10 bounty on each map. Spawning in as the yellow tribe in the blue base for my ally is Italy World War II. It is Nici representing Divinity Slaves. His opponent struggling. Not won a game yet tonight. Almost won a couple of them, but made a couple of critical mistakes and perhaps is giving up too easy at this point. Representing Clan, overpowered. It is Babo. So here we are once again. We have a working spectator script this time. So you can see there's a slight convert lead to our red tribe player. For what that means. This map is My Ally is Italy World War II, which is an amazing name for a map. This one was made by Arbrin. You may notice one difference, and that is these hills have been slightly lowered. And the allies have been taken out to create this 1v1 variant. So this base would normally be an ally. As with this base, this hill will normally be much higher. But at the recommendation of some pro players, because this was going to be an Invisible Cup map, these hills were lowered. And the base and the ally removed. And that is how we've created this 1v1 variant of My Ally is Italy. So, populations 45 to 41. But again, Nici building significantly faster than Babo's got more huts and more guard towers, in fact. Babo has completed his Fire Warrior training pack, so I wanted to see those quick. Chuck V, thank you for the follow. I forgot to turn those off. So that's going to be in the YouTube video. Converts coming out from Babo. He's just finishing up the convert here. There's a nice 2 there. Yeah, he's going to pick it up, or he's going to pick up. He's going to pick up one of it. So, 2 Fire Warriors. Get them in the towers, man. Get them in the towers. Here we are. First of many Shaman duels on this map, hopefully. Nici's doing the smart thing. He pulls the Fire Warrior back, gets him into a hut that's a little bit safer. Nice blast from Babo. Immediately opening up the way. Just gets a nice, quick kill onto Nici's Shaman. So, Babo's just waiting for his Ghost Army to finish, and here it comes. The Ghost Army comes down. The towers are distracted. Needs to get this Earthquake in. There it is. There's the Earthquake into the heart of Nici's base, but Babo does die. Those Fire Warriors do fire the final shot. Not a great Earthquake from Babo there. Does damage a couple of huts. Nici has one Earthquake of his own. He's actually a little bit behind Babo, who has a higher green bar and a higher current population at the same time. But the previous games have taught us that that means bugger all. Here comes Nici. Throws down a Ghost Army to distract the towers, as Babo did. Another Ghost Army going to come down as well. Here comes Babo's Shaman. Got to be careful about the path you're taking. You cannot walk across the coastline like that. Dangerous, dangerous place to be. Nici's throwing down plenty of ghosts. Babo's nemesis trying to get his Shaman to roll into the water because Babo's built all along this path. Earthquake from Nici onto the front huts of Babo. That's okay. You can afford to take that. Babo's burning. He needs to cancel that burn. He does. But what a dirty Earthquake. Look at that, mate. Nothing but water. Babo's just getting a land bridge. He's got one tornado in the chamber. Nici's charging up another earthquake. We'll see if these side doors do open up. Or if the one path push is all we have to see. Really depends on whether Babo plays this out or gives up too soon. Yeah, Babo's got this very annoying path that he has to try and push around, and Nici's just going to ghost spam him because he knows it annoys Babo. Oh, a little bit brave from the Shaman there to engage that ghost. Oh, fancy. Spinning Braves. Babo's clearing up the Braves that were building additional towers, but Babo's been blasted into range of the tower. He throws down the tornado onto that tower, but Nici's follow-up blast sends him into the water. He has repaired this, though, however, so getting out of his base is going to be a little bit easier the second time around. Population's dead even. In fact, Nici's way ahead on terms of the green bar now. You can tell that Babo's head's really not in this at the moment. Nici is absolutely running rings around him. It's been a complete domination so far. Nici dancing backwards, trying to stop this fire warrior getting into a tower. Manages it. The start of the side door does come from Babo. So he'll start filling this out, probably build a hut or a couple of guard towers there, and threaten attacking Nici's side base. Maybe even the Fire Warrior training hut, which is a little bit exposed. But he's basically normalized the front. He's building slower than Nici, which he needs to be mindful of. He's, you know... Oh no, never mind. He's actually got more huts than Nici. Ignore me. Lovenji doesn't know what he's talking about. I thought Nici's side base was a bit better built, but I guess not. So here we go. Blast from Babo misses. Earthquake onto the defense. It's probably the smart thing to do. Babo's not even going to chance allowing that Brave to push in. Earthquake is kind of awful. Cuts the perfect way for Nici right there. Only burns one of the towers. Doesn't even lower the high ground. Nici's going to be pretty happy with that earthquake, that's for sure. Babo is charging a tornado, whereas Nici has two land bridges, a tornado and two earthquakes. So actually, it could be Nici whose side doors, because one land bridge here, one land bridge here. Side door opens up very quickly. In fact, there's the first land bridge, and that's a pretty good land bridge. Gives Nici plenty of building space, and is going to open up that side door. Babo's not going to be able to rotate quick enough to deal with it. In fact, he's just charging tornadoes at the moment. He's charging a land bridge of his own. Land bridge. Is that an RBLB if it's not on PP? I don't know. But here we are once again. We've got Nici rotating to push on Babo's front strip. Tornado comes out from Nici onto one of the towers. Babo is aggressively pushing the Shaman, using the high ground to his advantage as Nici's Shaman is forced to retreat. She's going to very quickly rotate around onto the side strip now, and Babo is going to have to follow her or accept that a trade is about to occur. Nici does have two earthquakes and two land bridges. Or 1.5 land bridges. It looks like Babo is going to propose a trade, which I don't like. Of course, we have the information, perfect information. We know what spells Nici has. But here comes the side door. Babo opens up Nici's defense with some tornadoes. He's going to be able to get into Nici's base, but Nici does have two earthquakes, and Babo's only got the one. Babo's controlling his troops now, I think, to try and get at Nici, but I think Nici had one more land bridge. In fact, Nici's got a lot of land bridges. Both players have a lot of land bridges. Oh no, there's a spells cast. Earthquake from Nici onto Babo's defense, but he rolls into the water and actually goes down there. Meanwhile, Babo's actually getting into the heart of Nici's base here. He only had the one earthquake, but he gets it in much deeper. Nici's starting to run his population. Babo throws down an earthquake in amongst all the large huts. Let's see what it does. Rotate your screen, Babo. 3 huts. Good earthquake there from Babo, but warriors are out and about for Nici. Babo's shaman is still alive and at the back of Nici's base. He's about to complete the charge of another earthquake. Nici's going to do the thing that Nici does and completely ignore the shaman. Nici's, of course, got a backup warrior training hut at the back of what would normally be his ally's base. Babo misses the blast onto the fire warrior. That's very important. Those ghosts from Nici slowing Babo's movement down, slowing his ability to rotate through the base, and Nici is now going to push in on the hut of Babo's base. Ghost Army checks for fire warriors in huts, and there aren't any. Another blast from Babo, clearing up another fire warrior. Hard to see what is going to happen here. Babo's got 1 earthquake, Nici's got 2. Those warriors are actually getting pushed into the water by braves half the time. It's very entertaining. Tornado from Nici onto Babo's only warrior training hut? Yeah, only warrior training hut. So Babo's now without the ability to train warriors. Fire warriors shooting at Nici's shaman, but the warriors continue to trickle in, causing havoc on Babo's base. Babo did die. I'm not sure how. I guess there were fire warriors in here. He died without casting his earthquake. But he has got warriors amongst Nici's base, so this is another one of those messy base trade situations, except Nici's got the double earthquake. 1 earthquake, 2 earthquakes. Blah! Blah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. I think that was 9 huts. I'm not sure. It was 7 or 9. It's a lot of huts to lose. Double earthquake perfectly spread by Nici to cause havoc amongst Babo's base. And you can see the population difference now. Nici at 95 population, Babo at 65 and plummeting. An exceptional double earthquake from Nici as Babo finishes out a warrior training hut. But he needs to get these warriors out of his base. Babo is throwing down an earthquake on the front of Nici's expansion base. I guess you can call it an expansion. Meanwhile, Nici is just dancing around Babo's shaman. He's not going anywhere near Babo's shaman at any point in time. And that's probably the smart thing to do. Well, Nici's ran a bunch of population here. This could be huge. Oh, the earthquake gods do not give Babo what he was looking for. Nici's grouped up population there. Babo wants to kill it. He could light it. Babo is... You finished the warrior training hut? Train. Oh, he is training some. He is training some. Lots of idle braves outside those warrior training huts. Oh, Babo gets a great blast onto Nici's population. 68 to 60. The populations are quite close, but the green bar is going to be what matters. Nici's earthquake is going to cause absolute devastation amongst Babo's main base. Babo says GG. He throws down the lightning. Nici says GG. Nici goes up 1 more game.